I feel the need for speed. It's time to break that personal best again. When I look at the water, it looks perfect. There is quite a bit of wind. The wind is supposed to gust up to 20, maybe even 22, 23 knots. That's perfect for speed runs. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take you along windfoiling. I'm gonna try to break my personal best. I'm gonna put my equipment and myself to the limit. I'm gonna squeeze every ounce of speed out of my equipment. Of course, I'm gonna stay high on the foil. Of course, I'm gonna load up the sail before I go into that slingshot downwind to go as fast as possible. But for today, I brought something special as well. Welcome back to the YouTube channel of the Windsurf Coach. It's fantastic to have you back on the channel. I need to tell you what I brought that is so very special and makes me so confident that maybe today is the day that I can break that personal best. I'm aiming for 55 kilometers an hour. Yes, and that is very, very fast, especially when you're 1 meter high above the waves. You don't want to crash at that speed. I can guarantee you that. Oh yeah, what's that special thing that I brought? I brought a special speed front wing, a 375 F4 foils speed front wing. So let's see how fast we can go with that one. Of course, I will use the setup that I will normally use. That means my F4 foils with the 190 back wing, the starboard foil slalom 81 plus the Severn Hyperglides, the 5.0 and the 6.0. Today I'm gonna use the 6.0 and it's the Hyperglide 5. The takeoff with that 375 front wing was relatively easy. I didn't expect it to be that easy. Also the first few meters the balance feels good and it feels immediately fast. Tracking upwind is no problem at all. I expected it to be much harder. For speed measurements, I'm gonna use the GoPro 360 Max GPS plus the GPS from my Garmin Fenix 8. Those are both pretty accurate and I can compare them afterwards to see if the readings are correct. Well, how hard can it be to break a personal best of 53.7? It should be easy, right? Maybe not that easy. By the way, the speed indications that you can see on the left hand upper corner in your screen are the GPS data from the GoPro. Let's get ready for that first jibe with a 375 front wing. Oh, that was not too bad. The stall speed doesn't seem to be that high. Okay, it will take some getting used to, but it's absolutely a lot easier than you would think. Let's carefully try to increase the speed without crashing. That would be nice. The control is excellent, by the way. I'm not complaining at all. I didn't use any shims in my foil. I did use the 100 plus 3 fuselage. And I'm starting to get the hang of those jibes. I haven't done much windfoiling, so I should build it up carefully. In the last run I did 47 kilometers an hour or 46 kilometers an hour. Let's see if we can pass that. 47, 48, yes, that's better. And I still feel in control. Yeah, it all sounds pretty nice, but 48 kilometers an hour isn't 55 by a long shot. So I need to step up my game or go home. There I see quite a good gust coming, so let's go for it, let's push it. 50, 51, 52. That's close to my personal best, but I need to find more speed. The harness lines are almost at the max that I can use. My arms are fully stretched and I'm low. I keep the sail as upright as possible. Let's try to do it again with some more wind. I bought this 375 front wing on sale as they're stopping with the CA series. That is that F4 foil that I'm still using. It's pretty old, I admit. At this point they are using the GP system, which I haven't tried yet. And if they're even better than these CA foils by F4, then they will be amazing. But I have all my F4 CA front wings, fuselages and masts, so I have more than enough, so I will stick with this stuff for now. For some reason I have more control when I'm sailing left foot front, so this is where I'm gonna push as hard as possible. The other way around I will go to track upwind and gain some ground. Now this gust looks good. Let's push hard as I can. 51, 52, 53, let's go! Focus on staying high on the foil and controlling that power. That focus keeps me in the 50 range. Maybe I should flatten the profile just a little. That will give me just a little more top speed, but then I will need just a bit more wind as well. Let's stay on this and let's stay focused. Unfortunately, by now the battery of my GoPro is draining quickly and it will come to an end. This means that I have no more footage of the last part of my quest for speed. But of course I do have my GPS of my Garmin Fenix 8, so afterwards I can do the readout and see how fast I went. Yes, I did it! Thanks to this 375 speed front wing I managed to break my personal best and set a new one at 55.2 kilometers an hour. And that is quite an improvement for me. I had 53.7 or something like it, so 55.2 is quite impressive. So yes, if you want to go fast, you need to load up your sail, you need to go downwind, you need to stay high on the foil, but these speed wings definitely help a lot. 375, look how small that thing is. It's almost nothing, but it's extremely fast. If you want to go fast, make sure you have the right setup as well. Well, that was quite awesome, pushing the limit with that 375 F4 speed foil. And actually I thought it was pretty easy to sail. I was expecting it to be far more difficult, but I think they did quite a good job making a stable and fast foil. Once you got locked into that stance high on the foil, that slingshot downwind faster and faster, it was amazing to see that I reached 55.2 kilometers an hour. That means quite an improvement compared to the previous personal best. And I think there's even more in it, as I was using my 6.0, and for me that was pretty much overpowered. I think that if I used a 5.0 it would have been more efficient and I would have been able to go even faster than that. But that we will save for a later edition. Mission is accomplished. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel of the Windsurf Coach. Let me know what you think about this video in the comments below. And of course, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one, or I will see you on the water.